Alright, what's going on YouTube? Card Collector 2 coming at you here with a brand new video. And finally, we are back on track. Finally got a PSA order. It has been way too long. What's kind of crazy is this is one of the most recent ones I sent in. This isn't even like one of the ones that like should be back. That's from like September. This is one that was like I was not expecting to get back. Like actually probably the last one I'm expecting to get back. So it's crazy how PSA works sometimes. I know they're swamped. But this will be a shorter PSA sub because about half of the submission was stuff I submitted for a friend. I'm not going to show their cards. That's, you know, their business. They'll do what they want with those. I'm just going to show my stuff. So it's already been sorted. That's why it's open like this. So I will just show you guys the stuff that I got back. It won't be too long either because there's a lot of the same cards in here. There's a lot of Heritage High number. At a show, you guys probably would have saw the video. This would have probably been back in August at some point, I think. August or September. Probably September or October right now that I think about it. I picked up a huge stack. It was when I picked up those, I think it was the same show I picked up those 2018 Topps Update baseball boxes at. If you guys watched my content there, you know I picked up a ton of those. And I picked out the best ones and graded them. I was buying like Tatis, Alonso, and Vlad at like $4 a piece. And graded anything I thought was good. So, with baseball coming around, I feel like it's pretty good timing, but that's a lot of what's in here. There's definitely some cool other stuff. Some really cool stuff, to be honest, and some great grades. But yeah, I'll show you guys what I got. So, this one was not a part of the submission. This was actually a pickup from the National. If you followed my content for a minute, you saw me pick this up there. It is a Ben Roethlisberger 2004 Contenders Auto, PSA 8. I had it reslabbed. It was in an old case and very scratched up. This case has gotten a little beat up in transit, so I'll put this in a team bag right away. And this is probably one I keep for a minute. These don't pop up very often, and Big Ben is a first ballot Hall of Famer. So this is probably one I will keep. I'm a Patriots fan, you guys know that. Not a Steelers fan, but this card is really cool and one I will probably keep for some time. So actually excited to get that back. Then we got a Jason Terry Finest Futures with coating, old school refractor at a 150. I don't have any idea where I got this. Maybe the National. That's probably where I picked it up, but I could be way off on that. But yeah, old school refractor. I thought I had a shot to 10. Unfortunately, did it. That would have made it worth a decent amount more money. But still, old school refractor, PSA 9. Probably one I send to check out my cards or list at auction. Now, again, some of these guys I don't know much about, so you guys may have to help me with this. But Logan Allen, Chrome, Orange Shimmer Auto out of 25. Yeah, 25 of 25, PSA 10. Good looking card. Looks great in the light right there. But yeah, PSA 10. So pretty cool. It's a picture, I get it. But Shed Long, Bowman Chrome, Orange Refractor at a 25. First Bowman, 2 of 25. Not sure if that's jersey number. I don't follow baseball enough. But good looking card. Then you've got a Shed Long, Mega Box Green. Green Auto, 52 of 99, PSA 10. So pretty solid there. Not sure again how good he is, but it's pretty cool. All right, so again, quite of this Heritage High number. Here is I don't know what kind of order they're in, so I don't know how many of these are in a row, but there's a 9 Vlad. There's a 10 Vlad. I actually have no clue what any of these sell for as 10s. I know the 9s aren't great. 9s are probably cost of grading. And I'll probably keep these until the season starts. But, again, not 100% sure. There's a Vlad 10, so 110. Got another Vlad 10. I really like these cards. These look great. Another 10, so there's 3 10s, 1 9. The Laddie. Then you got another 9. 2 9s, 3 10s. Starting off Pete Alonso strong with a 8. Rip. Oh, goodness. Well, you can see why. Good night. Was that card kicked? Look at that. There ain't no way I would ever sent that in. I won't get into how that could have happened, but as you can see, that's an 8. Oh, look at this. 9, 7. Bruh. A PSA 7? What on earth? Pete Alonso is probably the one. I mean, probably Tatis, but I would have wanted Alonso more than Vlad, so that's disappointing. Don't see what's wrong with it, but 7, more trash bin material. Another 9, so we've got 4 floor Alonsos, and we're at 2 9s, an 8, and a 7. Really going for the rainbow here. 1 of each grade. Then we've got a 10. Heritage, let's go. There's 1 10 and a second 10. So 2 Alonsos. Saw this guy was at the million card rip party for Topps in Dallas. Seems to be a nice guy. So pretty cool. Rookie of the year. Then you got Allen and Ginter, Vlad, PSA 10. And what was this kind of happened in the last order too. If you guys watch that, the better card would almost always 9 compared to the 10. It's telling you, it's like uncanny. But this one's off centered, so can't say I'm really too surprised. You can just see it from the start. It's off center, top to bottom, and left to right. It's up that way a little. But gold hot box Vlad got a 9. I know a lot of people like this guy. I'm not. Again, I'm very transparent that I don't watch a ton of baseball. I'm starting to get into it more and more. But I know a lot of people like this kid. I believe he was a Cubs prospect to start, but Gleiber, Heritage, PSA 10. Another one, PSA 10. Should be pretty good for the Yankees, and the Yankees are going to be good this year. There's a 9, so 2 10s and a 9. And then we were able to get another 10. So 3 10s on the Heritage Gleibers. And then another 9. And then, honestly, the next card is probably the one card I wanted to 10 the most. Unfortunately, never works out that way. But I found this going through a box. I think I should put this on my Instagram story at some point. It's got a little white up here, so I can't say I'm too surprised. But definitely the one card, if I could have picked 1 to 10, this would have probably been on the top of the list. Got a soft corner. Probably one I just hang on to for a minute. I've got a 9/5/10 rookie chrome auto of him. I'll probably throw this up there with it and just hang on to him for a while. But update gold rookie. I actually have a Soto 9 and a Acuna 9/5. I think those two are going to be really, really good. So I'm going to hang on to those for a minute. Moving on to the last guy, Tatis, PSA 10. This is out of Tatis, Alonso, Vlad, Eloy. I really like Tatis is my favorite. Obviously, a back injury's not what you're looking for. I mean, that's definitely not good. But hopefully, he can make a full recovery and go back to how he was playing before. I mean, dude's got some crazy athleticism. So there's another 10. I did get a 9. I think there's the most Tatis, I think, but we'll see. Another 10, so there's 3 10s. 4 10s. Love seeing 10s on that card for sure. And then there's 3 9s in a row, so what's that, 4 9s, 4 10s? Obviously, not what you're looking for. 9s don't really sell for a whole lot, so I'll probably keep those till the season. You got another 10. And another 10. Man, I love seeing 10s on this card. I actually really, really like this card, so I'm glad I got some 10s. And then another 10, so that's great. Probably keep a couple of those when the season starts and then throw some out for sale in my shop, but we'll see. Vlad, Heritage high number. There's a 10. Another 10 Vlad. Got to calculate the percentages at the end, see who I did the best on percentage-wise. 10 Vlad, so 3 10s in a row. And you got an 8. You can see it's this corner. I mean, these corners are pretty shot on the ones that are 10s. Or not 10s. There's another 10, so 4 or 5 right there. Then you got a 9 Vlad. Definitely a lot of Vlad, though. There's another 10 Vlad. Another 10 Vlad. Now, these next 2 cards are actually really cool, and they're exactly the same. So, send in 2 of these purples, and they both got 10s. So, that's really exciting. I wish I mean, obviously, that would be cool if they were like the refractor versions, like the out of 569, I think is what they're number 2, but purples are still cool. Like I said, I really like this kid. I don't have anything super crazy of him, unfortunately, but got some cool stuff now. I mean, some solid PSA 10 stuff. Then you got another base 10. And then we've got 3 more left. 9, 9, and 9. So 3 more 9s. Definitely didn't do the best on Tatis. I would say overall it seems like Vladdy was the one we did the best with. Now, I remember finding these in a box and thinking, like, again, not knowing baseball, I was like, man, I wonder what these are worth. These are all Soto updates. So I found the gold and this whole stack of Sotos, right, at one time. So that was kind of crazy. Not really sure what these do. If I had to guess for PSA 10s, I would probably say $60, but we'll see. 10. Another PSA 10. Boo. Got a 9. Always hoping for 10s. So there's 2 9s, or 2 10s and a 9. And there's 3 10s. Pretty solid. Another 9. Ugh. An 8. Yuck. Maybe this corner? Can't really tell, but definitely not what you're looking for. 10. Yuck. 2 8s, 2 9s, and then another 10. So overall, not terrible on those. It's 5 10s, 2 9s, 2 8s. So over 50% gem rate. I mean, it's not the best odds, not the worst odds, or not the best percentage, not the worst percentage. Jordan, paper, got a 9. Not ideal. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Wander, got a 9. Obviously, papers don't do you much good if they get 9s. They're just not really worth a whole lot. Joey Bart, paper, PSA 10. Man, I've got a couple of these as 10s. I really was hoping I'd get a couple more. Here's one. Was able to pull in 1 PLD 10 and 1 9. So the 9 will probably be one I move. The 10 will probably be one I keep in my collection. I already have 1 10, like I said. Was hoping to have a trifecta, but find another one, send it in, see if I can get another 10. These don't do a whole lot, but I really like this kid. He's really, really good. I think when I sent this in last time, would he have been a jacket at the time? No, he wouldn't have been a jacket at the time. Artemi Panarin, Young Gun. I picked this up off Check Out My Cards really cheap. I was like, man, this guy doesn't sell for anything, and he's good. I mean, I saw him play for the Jackets for a couple of years. Breadman's the real deal. So I picked this up and figured I'd grade it, and it got a 10. So no idea what it does, but I feel like he's really good. So kind of a cool one to have. So got that. This was super cool. These are out of like 11. They're not actually short. They're actually not serial numbered, but they're short printed to 11. Or 10 or 11. They're the red, white, and blue autos from Prizm. I think these might be retail exclusive autos, but Juju is a PSA 10. I think it's got a BGS 9 before, or a PSA 9. I think this was a bump. I don't remember where. I could probably go back and watch old videos and find out a little bit more about this, but pretty cool as a PSA 10. Good looking card for sure. It's got that like white sparkle effect on it, which is right there. And then it's the red, white, and blue. So that's a really really clean design. Big fan of that. Always nice to get Prizm color. Getting PSA 10s. At a 75, Wendell Carter. 63 of 75 PSA 10. I'm not real big on Carter long term. He doesn't really move the needle for me. So this is probably one I won't keep. This is probably one I end up trading for something. But I'm sure the price difference between a 9 and a 10 on this card is probably pretty drastic. You're definitely wanting 10s on Prizm color, so nice to see that got a 10. And then you've got Luke Kennard, Black Velocity, PSA 10. This is at like 39. Had this for a while, and I was like, you know what, I might as well grade this. This kid's actually doing pretty well. Now, I'm recording this before the trade deadline is officially over, so I've heard he could be discussed and get traded. So we'll see, but I think this kid's good. I mean, dude can shoot, so we'll see. Be curious to see if he ends up getting moved, but yeah, good looking design. Same design as that's on the downtown cards. And then last but not least, by far my favorite card in this sub. Again, I would probably taken the Soto to 10 because I want to keep that, but I'll keep this too. So this is actually probably worth quite a bit more. But how about a Giannis second-year Prizm blue, 30 of 99 as a PSA 10. That is a big grade. Yeah, these are not easy to find. And second year, I mean, look how young Giannis looks. Much younger. Finally starting to get some muscle at this point in his career. But yeah, second year blue out of 99 PSA 10. This is pretty solid. So yeah, definitely a solid end to the sub. Again, not a big sub. This is probably the smallest order I currently have at PSA. I've got orders with more than this in Pokemon alone. Like I think there's a Pokemon sub with 75 cards, and I don't think there's 75 here. Multiple subs with over 150 cards. Haven't really sent in anything in a while. I probably will soon. But I'm waiting on 500 plus cards almost. So would be nice to be able to start to get some of those back. But on the right direction here, got an order back. So shout out to PSA for the help on this, on getting these back. Hopefully get some of those next orders back here pretty soon as I stock up for the National. So as always, I'll keep you guys posted as they get any more. Do me a favor, if you don't mind, if you enjoyed the video and you made it this far, wouldn't mind a thumbs up. If you guys would greatly appreciate that. And then drop a comment down below. Let me know your favorite card in the entire sub. To me, based on the grades, I would pick this. I definitely love the Big Ben, giving that back, and I like the Soto update. But got to go with a 10, so I'm going to take the Giannis blue. But let me know your guys' thoughts. Drop that comment down below, and I will catch you on the next video, guys. That's all I got for now. Peace.